Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Trump, the New York case, him being on the stand, how everything went, which was about as expected, and what Trump's team might actually be trying to do. Okay, so if you haven't seen any of the coverage about this, short version, Trump being on the stand was every bit as chaotic as people anticipated. It was a complete show. Now, one of the things that's occurring is it seems that Team Trump is continuing to try to proclaim his total innocence and try the case. The problem is that part's over. Trump and company, the ruling's already there, liable for fraud. So the extended push to try to just say that's not the case, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense legally speaking if you're using a normal legal tactic. This would be the point to try to mitigate. It does not appear that that's what they're doing. Trump was Trump, going off the rails, going off on tangents, not actually answering the question, but talking forever, a whole bunch of things. The judge actually extended the courtesy and told his attorneys to try to keep him on track. And it at one point, the judge said, "I beseech you to control him if you can. If you can't, I will. I will excuse him and draw every negative inference I can." Again, the real decision here has already been made. It's already occurred. Now they're looking at how bad it was, not whether or not it happened. Trump treated it very much like a campaign stop. The statements he was making were not for the courtroom. They were for public consumption. At one point, he was asked about a document, and he said that, he was too busy with China and Russia and trying to keep our country safe. And then he was reminded that he wasn't actually president during the period in 2021. That it just didn't go well. Now, one would be forgiven for thinking that this was just a total fumble on Team Trump's part. I don't think it is. I think what they are hoping for is to provoke the judge into, provoke the judge into an overreaction. Wow. So they can create appealable issues and try to get before an appeals court. That seems to be what they're angling for. And again, that's just a guess, but it's the only thing that really explains the behavior, is that they are hoping that the judge makes an error and therefore gives them better grounds to appeal. I don't necessarily see that occurring based on the way the judge has handled things so far, especially extending every possible courtesy. Courtesies that you or I would definitely not be extended. So I think that the strategy that may be being attempted here, I don't think it's going to pay off. The testimony was just a giant wreck. And I don't think that Trump did himself any favors in this. I don't think that anything presented mitigated where he's at all. It did not go well for Team Trump. And I don't believe that if the strategy is to provoke the judge, and generate that outrage, man, that sounds really familiar. I don't think it's going to work. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.